What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be testing out the Eurotackle Y-Fry. Real quick, I'm going to show you how I'm going to rig it up. Now, a quick rundown of these. They're only 1.2 inches long. They have the ribbed body, which adds a lot of flair and movement. And if you look at the tail, I mean, I'm just barely touching it, and look how much it moves, that little split tail. Very similar, I would say, to a trout magnet. They do say that they have some type of pheromone built into it to help attract fish to, you know, keep biting it. If you smell them, they don't smell like your normal soft plastic, you know, that soft plastic smell. But I mean, that little bait right there looks pretty good to me. So let's get it out there, give it a try. All right, so we just made a quick adjustment, added a trout magnet float to it to suspend the bait off the bottom. I think that could make a difference. Last few casts I was making, I was dragging a lot of grass. So hopefully this will keep the bait suspended off the bottom just enough. Oh, look at that quick, as I'm trying to explain about suspending it. And we got a fish. Whew, man. Look at that, man. On the Y-Fry, baby. And see, that was the ticket, man. Just getting it right off the bottom kept me from catching grass that time. Let's see if I can't get this out. He swallowed this. There we go. But just that little bit of motion. Oop. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. Now, just that little bit of suspension was able to, you know, keep my bait from catching grass and actually catching a fish. So sometimes you gotta, you know, try something. If it doesn't work right away, you know, always look at adjustments. I fished with a lot of guys before in the past that are, you know, if they're not catching fish, it's the fish's fault, not theirs. Now, there are days I'm sure fish are probably, you know, not in the mood to eat, and they're probably not, oh, that quick, we got one. Today's not being one of those days, but, you know, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and sometimes accept that maybe you're doing something wrong, which is tough for some people. But man, look at that on the Eurotackle Y-Fry. But some people don't want to accept that, and they want to, you know, say, well, the fish aren't biting, or the fish aren't interested. But today we found that just by adding a little bit of suspension, keeping us off the bottom, is definitely making a difference. Now, one of the things we're going to be examining today with this bait is action, for sure. If we're getting, you know, fish that are interested in it, we're also going to look at durability, because, you know, I don't know about you, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg. That quick we had a fish, an arm and a leg on, you know, baits that, you know, just keep ripping and tearing really easily. So, you know, the big key with that is we're hoping to find how many fish we could get on one bait and see, you know, if it lasts a while, or if, you know, we keep going, flying through them. Now, one thing I do notice when you get a fish like that, you just got to make sure you re-thread it through. That way the presentation looks right. All right, let's get it back out there. So far, so good. They do seem interested in it. It's almost like cast and wait. I mean, something just messed with it right there. I'm just giving a little bit of a twitch. That little bit of a twitch is enough to conjure up a bite, man. Look at that. You don't have to give it much, man. Woo, look at this guy. That's a fat looking bluegill, but like I said, you don't have to work it too hard, because the tail does a lot of the work. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Now, like I said, all we're doing is throwing this little Y-Fry out. That last one, it didn't have to be worked too hard. So far, I would say from a fish attractant level, it's definitely worth it, because we've had fish on it and we've been here just a few minutes. We're gonna see durability. That's gonna be, you know, answered a little bit later in this video, because we gotta kind of see how many fish we could really get on it. Got some grass that time. Definitely the grass likes it too, so that's not a bad thing when, you know, something that's not very hungry is eating it. All right, let's get back out. So what we're using right now is just what you would consider a suspended jig technique, where we just jig it a little bit, let it sit, jig, let it sit, and wait for, you know, something hungry enough to come and grab it. Something swimming by it right now. Oh, something grabbed it. Gotta slowly work it towards me. See if it'll come back. Something's just eyeing it up, man. Can't really tell from right here if it's a bluegill or what. All right. Oop. That was not the desired cast, but still in decent water, so we're gonna leave it where it is. Look at that, that quick, something grabbed it. Now I wanna work it in the deeper water, but I am seeing fish. Look at that. There's two fighting for it. Look at that, and got him. Two fish were fighting for the same bait. What my goal was, I do know that there's a little ledge ahead of me, and I've been trying to get it past the ledge and then slowly work it up to where it meets the shallows, because it does seem like that's like a great ambush spot for these type of predators. But so far, man, that Y-fry looks good on a few of these, so we'll see if it holds up. You know, things are going your way when you make an incorrect cast and still catch fish. So I mean, we went way over to our left, where I wasn't really trying to cast right this minute because I want to keep working right to left. But it's kind of funny how things work. Just slowly bringing this bait back, letting a little bit of motion from the split tail do its work. Maybe I should cast back where I just was, because haven't seen anything yet this cast. Oh, you know what? I see some fish right here to my left. That's kind of nuts. They're literally in the shallows right there. Let's see if we'll come and grab it. It's literally sitting on the bottom. No motion. Let's see if we'll take it. Come on. He's got it. He's got it. Look at that, man. Man, that's kind of nuts too. I was just literally sitting on the bottom with no motion whatsoever, and he came and grabbed it. Beautiful looking, looking bluegill. And there's still three more right to my left here. Let's give him a cast. Right in the shallow right there. Gotta just slowly work it out of this grass line. One is eyeing it up, but doesn't look like he's completely sold on it yet. There he is. Got him. Man, look at that. Not bad, man. Oh, now, there's our first problem. Well, so I'm not sure how many fish that is. I'll probably put it in there, but 5, and we already lost the bait. All right, we got some of these white ones too. I'm gonna give them a shot. Open the bag up. Just had some on the pink. You know, see if white does anything different. I always like using white, honestly, in spots like this, but I figured I'd get out of my comfort zone and try, you know, a bright color, but figure usually do great with white. I think it's because it looks like a lot of the, you know, insect grubs that they feed on. But all we're doing, same thing, feeding it through. All right, and we're letting it sit like that, all right? All right, so I'm seeing a handful just right in close, so I'm not going very far. I'm just gonna cast this little grass line right here. See if they'll pick it up. Look at that. One had it and dropped it. One's got it in its mouth right now, but got him. That's pretty cool. So, white or pink doesn't seem to matter. They seem to be pretty content with the Eurotackle Y-fry, so I'm gonna cast it back out. I don't see them anymore. I might have spooked them that last cast, but we'll see if... Oh, look at that. As soon as that hit bottom, something grabbed it. That's crazy. I think I got a little bit of grass that time, but let me pull that off. slide my bait back up. They kind of ripped part of it down. All right, there we go. Put it back out. Literally, that hit the water and had a fish instantly. There we go. Oh, got him. Missed him. But we did get our fair share of grass. All right, got the grass off. Let's get it back out in that little grass line right there. Might have to adjust the float again. Got him. Jeez Louise, they do like these baits, all right? That is for sure. Oh, let's get this guy back in. Oh, you're going the wrong way, bud. I'm trying to help you. There he goes. Guy must have had a death wish. He kept swimming towards me. All right, I just slid the float down. I'm sorry, up a little bit to help try and prevent catching the grass, because the last few casts we've been, you know, getting a lot of grass. Oh my God, look at that. So as soon as it freaking hit the water, look at that. Oh man. The grass is a little bit annoying, I'll be honest with you, but the fact that they just absolutely smoke this bait as soon as it hits the water is a great sign. Now, this guy wasn't getting away. He just absolutely choked it. But right now, it seems to be working very well, so I'm very pleased with that. Grass right now is honestly killing me. I'm honestly probably going to slip the bobber up just a tad bit more. I mean, now I have like literally like 3 inches, if that, between the bobber and the bait. That's how shallow we're fishing right now. But you know, it doesn't seem to be affecting them. I don't think the bobber's scaring them at all. Look, as soon as it hits the water, there's fish just pulling at it. Look, there, I could see him pulling. Just waiting for the right guy to come and swoop and take it. Let me put it back right there. There we go. Look. Oh man, I pulled too soon. No shortage right now of bites. Let me get it back out in the strike zone. There we go. Look, as soon as that hits, I mean, they are just on it. Oh man. I think they actually might have robbed me on that one. Yep, look at that. Bare hook. Well, they are hitting it, that's for sure. Durability wise, I don't know. The jury's still out right now. Part of me thinks that they are ripping these off because of the little hook that's on the back of this jig. I do find when I do use certain soft plastics that they do not go well with those, you know, soft plastic stops or hooks. All right, so good news is we're having a ton of success right now, and we're not even going that far with the cast. I mean, I just put that one right there. I could see it, 3 or 4 fish just chilling. One was just grabbing it right there, but didn't want to commit. Oh, I just pulled one away from it. Let me get it back out there. Definitely some fish right there. Oh, had it and dropped it. Got him that time though. Man, these things definitely enjoy this this bait. Oop. Oop. Let's let you go. There you go. Sometimes you just got a little bit of guidance will help them out. Let's get it back out. Ooh. Let's get it back to where we need to get it to. Right there, yeah. Right off the ledge. Got him. Man, look at that. He just came up and sucked it up. Look at that, man. Beautiful bluegill. Oh, did not mean to drop him right there. But he's off and gone. The sun looks like it's finally coming out, which is awesome. But let's get it back out there. Well, one's going for it right now as we speak. Oh, I dropped it. One's going towards it now as we speak. Let's get it back out. Get the grass off of it and also fix it. Yeah, see, they almost ripped that one off. Just pushed it up the hook a little bit and we're back in business. Right there. Should be something hungry enough to eat it. Got him. Just came up and picked it off. Look at that, man. Whew. It is fun when you get them on soft plastics like this. And that guy was hooked in the nose. He didn't even eat it. Just sniffing it, I guess. Just got it back out in the little hole. Just gonna slowly work it back towards us. Waiting for the big guy to come by and pick it up. I see some small ones eyeing them up. There's one right behind it right now. I get it back out there and put it up a little bit. They're just pulling it right off the hook. There we go. That should be the money cast right there. Got him. Look at that, man. Called it, man. Now this to me is my type of fishing. When you can use, just a soft plastic that costs, under $5 for a pack of them. You keep using the same hook and float. Unless you get snagged on the bottom or snagged on a tree or something, like that, you're not really spending much money to catch a ton of fish, which is awesome. But let's get it back to where we were getting fish. I cast it a little further this time. Just gonna, oh man, pulled it right out of its mouth. Got a little excited. I think they might have almost pulled the bait off. Let me adjust it. Yep, look at that. Literally just pulled it down. So all we're doing is just feeding it back up the hook. That way we do not lose it. Ooh, almost pulled it off right there. All right, gonna give it another cast. Oh man, had one just come up and crush it and then drop it. See if we'll come back. Got him. That time he got it. Man. Nice little bluegill. Beautiful fish on the Y-fry. All right, so I see one right feet away from me. I'm gonna drop it right to the right of him, see if he'll swim up and pick it off. Oh, look, he's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's got it. Got him. Look at that. Sight casting with the Y-fry, brother. Let's go. Not a big one, but definitely a beautiful, beautiful bluegill. All right, off he goes. All right, see, I see another one right where we just casted, but I short armed that one. Let me put it back out there. All right, let's get it back out. Oh man, there's just a school of them right there. Got him. Got him. Jeez Louise, these things are hungry. Look at that, man. Another one on the Y-Fry. And this Y-Fry is pretty beat up, but it's still working pretty well. Oop. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, you know, please subscribe down below if you're not a subscriber. Let me know what you thought. Drop a comment down below. I'll see you guys soon.